Is
that the...
I'm pretty far off from that theme. Hey guys,
what is our theme song, guys? Well,
yeah,
this is it.
Here we are before the episode. We just want to let you guys know that this episode was recorded months ago.
Like 2021.
Yes.
This is a time capsule episode. We banked this one a long time ago because we're like, there's going to be a week where we can't record.
Yeah.
And then we ended up being able to, and now it's too dated. So now we're going to probably bank another one that we'll leave mysterious. That way it's at least a little bit more relevant, but it's going to sound different probably. Maybe make references or forget about references we stopped making. I don't know.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I think there's this episode we're releasing right now. You've made references to this before in episodes. Like, yeah, we talked about this once. And I was like, that was on an episode that we have not released.
Yeah, it was confusing times, guys. Okay, I forget when I should.
So with that in mind, enjoy the old us.
The old us. The end is...
Sigh.
God damn it.
Ew, and welcome to The End Is...
Sigh. Woo!
No, don't like the hey. Maybe someone's waking up and they're just starting to listen.
And now they're turning it off. Like, this is too much for the morning.
By the way, I'm Nate.
Yeah, and I'm Todd.
Yeah, and this is our podcast.
Great. This is the Indecide podcast where we make meaning out of the meantime, as we like to say, or I
think
like
that's
to
what
say.
you like to say.
Nate likes to say it. I just say it for him.
I say it off the mic.
Yep, there you go. But yeah, it's where we discuss things that make us happy, or things that we've watched in the, just a normal day-to-day life, things that we've experienced, things we've kind of learned. A lot of it's through Google recently, but and we just want to have a chat.
Yeah. So usually we pick a movie that's kind of underrated.
We try.
And
unless it's a new release.
Yeah, we do occasional new releases. But yeah, we pick an underrated movie that we feel a lot of people haven't heard of and feel like it's just something we want to talk about.
That's right.
And then we also pull 3 themes from the movie, whether it's big or small, or maybe it's not even in the movie. Todd.
Tangentially, it's basically the movie. No, we'll get to it. We'll get to it, everybody.
What are our 3 themes today?
Our 3 themes for, well, we didn't even announce the movie, did we?
No, we didn't.
It is 2018's Game Night.
Yep.
And the 3 themes for it, and again, before I jump into that, we'll talk about the movie review halfway through the episode. The first half will be the themes, which will start with neighbors, then we'll move to airports, and then we'll finish with, and I believe it's connected, escape rooms.
All right. Todd says it's connected.
I can make the case. And Nate, you are drinking one of my favorites brands there.
Zuberfizz?
Zuberfizz.
Cream soda, vanilla cream soda.
Oh, yeah. I've had that one many times in my own fridge.
From Durango, Colorado.
Local spot.
Yeah.
Local-ish spot.
Well, there's more upstairs whenever you're thirsty.
It tells me now. We're downstairs.
I told him before.
On my way up. This is...
I told him before he went upstairs.
Well, he said there's cream soda, but I thought it was the cream soda I bought to have here. Why would I think it's new cream soda?
Because you drank the last one last week.
I don't know if you didn't just buy more A&W.
No.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I know now.
Well,
all
right.
You know what? Let's just get right into the theme, shall we?
Yeah. Theme number 1.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
Howdy,
neighbors.
neighbor.
Yeah. We aren't neighbors, but,
we've never been neighbors. We've been, you're right.
Thank God we're not neighbors. I could see it now. Nate, could you come fix this? Hey, could you do this for me? You're so needy, Todd.
I would never. I would ask you for a cup of sugar on my first day, and that would be it. Classic.
But you don't even bake.
Yeah, but I would have the cup of sugar and be like, look, I got something from you. Now we're officially neighbors. That's like, what is it?
Is that the rite of passage?
Yeah, it's like christening a ship again, or you break the bottle on it. I think that was like episode 1 reference. Like,
yeah, we did talk about that. But
that's how we christen it. I would pour some sugar onto your lawnmower. Not in the gas tank. That would explode it. That would ruin it. That would seize it. But I would pour it on there like christening a ship. And you come out and go like, oh, Todd was here. We are officially neighbors.
Oh, all right.
That's how it works, folks.
All right. Well, shit, I have failed it as a neighbor. I haven't even asked anyone to borrow a cup of sugar.
Wow. Well, in this day and age, they might have an upside-down pineapple, and then they might be something else they're offering for sugar.
Oh, I'd be worried about that. Like, if I didn't know that, going to someone's house to ask for a cup of sugar, is that, like, more innuendos of, like, hey, could I get a cup of sugar? And they're like, yeah, you can. Come inside. And I would probably be like, okay, sure. You know, they're just welcoming you inside.
Why are you holding your hands like that?
I don't know, because maybe
He's holding his hands. Okay, one under each chesticle. Some very large jars of sugar he's got there.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be worried. You'd probably never hear from me again, maybe.
Just because you might have had sex with a couple? I'd say, why is the pineapple couple kidnapping everybody?
They could be.
That's fair. You know, you're not totally wrong.
Or in their torture dungeon, there was a picture of you on the wall, and it really freaked me out.
Like Todd was here, I like signed my name. I know all the neighbors. But no, how about you start us with some neighbor facts?
All right.
What did Nathaniel find for this?
Well, I found an article about 9 different neighbor types.
Ooh, okay.
So it's from the Odyssey Online.
Oh, the Odyssey.
Obviously, there's a lot of freaking neighbor types, I'm sure, but
these guys know the top 9.
They claim to. Yeah. So first one they got is the snitches.
Ooh, they get stitches.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory.
They end up in ditches.
Tell everyone anything.
Is it like the old lady with the binoculars staring across the street?
No, it's Peeping Tom.
Ooh. We used to, when I was growing up, I remember staying at a friend's house, and there was a group of ladies that lived on the other side of the street, or like a couple sisters, and we would look out the front window, and they would be there with binoculars looking at us hanging out at his place. Like, no joke, binoculars to the window.
But it only happened when you were over there, probably. Hey, Todd's over at his friend's house. Get the binoculars. Are they on the slip and slide?
No. Oh, God. Like, we're slip and sliding in the backyard. Just the boys slipping and sliding back there. No. I wish I could say that was fake, but that actually happened. But yeah.
Yeah, we had a shit neighbor growing up across the street. He would always call HOA on us or cops or anything like that. That was just ridiculous. But he was an idiot, too. Okay. So wintertime came around. You know, your driveway freezes up.
As naturally, yes.
Yeah.
When you're in a shit area. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a shit area.
No, like area of the country. Not like shit area. Like you didn't grow up in a shit home or something. Area of the country.
Well, he would go out with a blowtorch and melt the ice. Not during the day, but at nighttime. Like 10 o'clock at night.
So he was trying to be douchebag.
Well, think about it. You go out there.
It would just freeze again before the morning.
Exactly. Well, you know what we'd always do too?
Pour water on it.
We'd pour more water on his driveway. It was just because it was a simple thing, but.
What if that dude like walked out, broke his neck, slid to the bottom of the driveway? You just get your backpack on and walk to school. I hope you didn't see it.
Goes to the hospital. What happened, sir? I fell on ice. How'd you fall on ice? Well, last night I blowtorched the ice into water and it turned into ice this morning again.
Don't mind the buckets that were outside of my neighbor's home and the hose that's like hanging next to it. All right. Well, you didn't commit manslaughter as far as I'm aware.
No, he's still alive.
Oh, okay.
All right. Next we got is the penny stretchers.
That's a neighbor type? Is that just
apparently
a human type?
I figured, yeah, it was a human type. But
a human type? Yeah. Of course it's a human type. What does that mean?
Aliens are among us, Todd.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
But the penny stretchers are the neighbors who constantly have yard sales.
Okay. I've never seen those too often.
I used to have, that was another person on our cul-de-sac. Damn.
Oh, wow.
There's a few of these people now on this list.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of penny stretchers.
Yeah. We had one, and it seemed like they were having a garage sale every weekend. And it's like, what are you trying to sell now? Like, what didn't you sell that people didn't want the weekend before?
Yeah, at some point, don't you just throw it all away?
Yeah.
Or Goodwill it, right?
Yeah, Goodwill. Donate it. There's those bins where you can just donate clothes.
Yeah, I am surprised when people have garage sales every year, or they participate. I'm like, how much stuff are you accumulating in that year that you totally didn't want, or like that you forgot you didn't want the year before?
It's baffling.
Habitual.
Next one we got. This one is definitely you. Okay. The party throwers.
Yeah. Oh, well, back in the day we were. That's fair. Back in the day, we'd have some parties where friends would have to park like a block over because the entire street was taken by cars to go to our place.
Yeah.
I'm sure our neighbors hated us. The next door neighbor directly did like us. We were good with them, and I'm sure everybody else despised us.
You just passed them some beers over the fence.
Yeah, I think he'd pop by and get beers, but yeah, it was... we were the party house.
Well, in their description of party throwers, this definitely fits you. Whether it be starting a fire in an old trash can, drinking cheap beer, or jamming out to the latest reggae music.
What the fuck? I picture this is like some under the bridge in the big city activity.
It does, yeah.
Buffalo Soldier, people just like limp arms dancing, like the guy in a way back, the son that's dancing on fire. Oh.
Charlie.
Yeah, I got good memory. Yeah.
Next one we got is the Hoarders.
Oh yeah, that's you might not even know they're hoarders unless you went in, though, right?
No, well, around my cul-de-sac, there is definitely a house that's a hoarder where...
How do you know it?
Their garage is always open.
Oh, so they're showing it off.
And it looks fucking ridiculous. Like, it is piled up against the wall. Like, it is a pile. It's not even organized, stacked neatly, or anything like that. It is a straight pile where I'm like, is that trash? What is that? Or is it actual shit they're using?
So can we develop, like, an application that is like the penny stretchers and the hoarders get together to help each other out?
Yeah, actually, the first sentence here is the hoarders are not to be confused with the penny stretchers. So it's... But you're onto something.
Yeah, you want them to hang out.
Yeah.
The penny stretchers will teach you a thing or two.
Like, hey, you could sell this.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll go and sell it at my garage sale.
Yep.
Okay.
We got the Screamers.
Oh, Jesus. Is this sexual?
Screamers can sometimes also be the party throwers. The Screamers and the Snitches do not get along.
Okay, naturally.
So they're the neighbors who are always fighting, whether it be arguing over who should have watered the flowers or screaming at one another while walking home from the local pub.
So that's you.
I'm not a loud person. We've already kind of figured this out from the pod.
Okay, so it's not the good screaming that I was implying at the beginning. Okay.
No.
It's the call the cops domestic abuse. So we need number one to get in on the case of these guys. See, they all have their yin and yang going on here.
Yep. Next one we got is the Hermits.
Ooh, I probably could be one of those.
Just stay inside. Don't go outside. Don't meet anyone. Don't talk to anyone. Keep to yourself.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like hermit or that's just like smart.
But then there's also the sentence here of it. Hermits are the neighbors you and your family make up stories about. So people are probably making up stories about you.
100%. But I also would love to live around all hermits because they're quiet. You don't even know they live there. Like, you're just existing.
Yeah.
You don't have screamers. Wouldn't you rather live next to the hermit than any of these people?
I mean, it's hard because I don't think this list has anyone that's like really good.
But the hermit doesn't bother anybody.
No.
So why are they bad?
Maybe they're killing people. Maybe, they're keeping themselves, but...
So this is the group that kidnapped you in our fake sex dungeon. The Hermits invited you over for some sugar. Okay.
Next one we got is the Chasers.
What number is this?
This is going to be 7.
7. The Chasers. What the fuck is the Chaser?
The Chasers are the neighbors who are always chasing after their dog.
That's a whole separate category. Okay, that's a little garbage.
So, I mean, it's weird because, like, I've seen myself doing this, but it's like a description of like they're going down the stairs to yell at their dog while they're outside. But I'm like, I don't want my dog barking. I don't want to get used to that.
Well, no, that's not really a chaser. That's just a dog owner.
Yeah.
Is this the same person that wrote those other articles that would just like make up numbers to like?
Yep, I'm just finding shit articles.
This live science.
All right, next is the overprotectors. So they're the ones with all the security features, just built to the brim. Probably they go lay down for bed and then they think, did I lock my door? Okay, yep. Let me go check. It's locked. Okay.
I hope all of us are a little bit that.
I mean, I know there's definitely people that aren't overprotecting.
We started recording a podcast recently. Had to go back upstairs and make sure the front door was locked.
We did.
So we are kind of that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're down here. One? No, there's one more.
Oh, okay.
But, we're downstairs. We got our headphones on. We wouldn't hear shit going on.
You could rob us blind.
Yeah.
Or rob Nate blind.
Oh, no. Killed Todd in the process.
Wait, what? So you just survived?
Yeah.
They just pull me out of the room. You just keep podcasting.
I'll just go play by play.
Oh, there you go.
Just like the next person, the sports fanatic.
Okay. I can't believe that's a neighbor, but all right.
Yeah, they're all about the sports, you know.
Is like the big flag outside?
Yep.
Okay.
My guess is also you walking by, they're probably like, hey, check out the game. What game? Fuck if I know.
I mean, those last two are very loose. But
wouldn't the third one also, the Chasers?
No, that's what I mean, the Chaser.
Oh, Overprotectors?
Oh, yeah, forget them. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the two of the last three are very loose.
Yeah.
What I would think is the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they moved to the suburbs.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You ever see that one?
Yep.
Dude, that's the guy where there was like, hey, how's it going? Good morning. Hey, how you doing? Weather's great.
Yeah.
Like, where's that neighbor?
Yeah.
The overly involved neighbor. Yeah.
The one that's just super nice and...
Dude, that's such a good scene. Guys, look up Mac and Dennis moved to the suburbs.
Yep.
That is the best episode of It's Always Sunny.
Mac's famous mac and cheese.
Yeah, Mac. Oh, God, when he goes mad, I think his name's Wally the neighbor. I can't think of the name of the neighbor.
Sounds right.
He goes off on it. Is a brilliant Dennis scene.
It is.
But, okay.
Yeah. So, the 9 neighbor types for you.
So, out of all of them, who would you like to live next to? Because I'm going to say the hermit.
It's hard because, like, there's a few in that, like, the Chaser, not a bad person to live next to. If they're just being a dog owner and they're making sure their dog's not barking, there's nothing wrong with that person.
But the hermit could also be a chaser.
Well, yeah, a lot of these people could fall under multiple categories.
The chaser is just a dog owner. That shouldn't even be part of the neighbors.
I want the overprotective chaser hermit.
You want them to own a dog. Like, you need your neighbor to own a dog is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. People can own dogs.
But you don't need them to own the dog.
No, I'm just saying. Those 3 are pretty good.
Fair enough.
The occasional party throw is all right. As long as, they... Ooh. It's hard to say, but, like, they keep it down or something like that. It's fine.
I guess an apartment's different, though. Like, I can't have party throwers in an apartment because, fuck that. It's thin walls. You hear it all.
Yeah.
You can't sleep.
Well, yeah, you were telling me about the orgy the other day.
What?
Oh, you don't want to talk about it? Okay.
I'm trying to... Is this a reference I
no,
don't know?
You didn't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
You're just really thinking, did I say something?
Did I say something about a party? No? Okay. Well, you almost got me. All right. For mine, of course, I went a little bit of the darker route.
Again.
What do you think the 10 most unsafe neighborhoods in America are?
Oh. That's like, are you just basing off city? Or is it like...
Well, neighborhoods. So we're talking...
Block.
Was that it? Block? No, it was
from Attack the Block.
It was a blat, blat, blat. No?
Well, I think at the end, they're kind of shouting like, block.
Oh,
you know?
Block.
Yeah.
It's cities. So, like, basically think of, like, where the biggest cities would be that you don't want to live in that have the neighborhoods that are probably a little bit known as the roughest.
All right. So just the big cities is what you're asking?
Give me a big city.
Oakland.
Oh, okay.
Pittsburgh.
Okay, I said give me one.
Oh.
Oakland and Pittsburgh?
Miami.
That's a whole... Okay. I will say the top 4 are in California.
California.
Actually,
Glad I don't live there.
Out of the top 8, 7 of them are in California.
Oh, no.
So this actually breaks it down very specifically to parts of LA, like actual block groups.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, Los Angeles has 1.
Got one. Cool.
2, 3, 4. 4 of the neighborhoods are in Los Angeles.
And why are they so dangerous?
It says, I'll go to number 1 in Los Angeles. This is East 5th Street, South Los Angeles, Boyd Street, and South San Pedro Street. Okay, I know those places. Okay. It says this block group in downtown LA has been predicted to be the most dangerous in the U.S., says the researcher. In these few blocks, 55% of the households surveyed by the 5-year American Community Survey were living with less than $10,000 a year between 2014 and 2018, earning less than 99.8% of all U.S. block groups. The median household income is around $9,175 per year. 83% of the residents were male, a factor often associated with higher crime rates. And about 80% of the population aged 16 plus were not in the labor force, which is higher than 99% of U.S. block groups.
Jeez.
Now, that is fucking rough. And I'm not even like, that. I don't think it's fair to say like, oh, they're the biggest crime groups.
No.
Or the worst because it's poverty level. But I mean, poverty does make people a little bit more open to like getting more money through other means. So I get that. But that doesn't mean just because you're in poverty that you're a
piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I get there is a correlation to a certain degree. You can't ignore that. But I mean, maybe you can, because look at white collar crime. Look at these fucking rich assholes that are bilking billions of dollars, and they're just sitting in their mansions. They're just doing it with paperwork.
Yep. That's true.
Okay. Well, I do want to live in California, so this will not sway me. But the other few are San Francisco. And can you take a guess as to the two that are not in California?
Not in California. New York?
No. We're thinking Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, Miami, yep.
And surprisingly, maybe not, I don't know, I guess you'd have to live there. No, Portland, Oregon.
Hippies, got it.
Predicted violent crimes per year, 181. 210 crimes per 1,000 residents. And they come in at number 9 in that group.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I lied. So there's one more. It's Kansas City, Kansas. So 2 of them. Oh, no, the 2 Kansas cities.
Well, like, that's technically one city.
Isn't it? Yeah, because it's like split on the state lines.
Yeah.
Well, they are respectively number 10 and number 6.
Okay, but top 5 is California.
They are respectively number 10 and number 5.
Oh, so top 4, California.
But top, 4 are California. Okay, well,
man.
So move there.
No reason to move to California, luckily.
Except for the beautiful weather. The ocean. No snow.
Oh, definitely. Fuck that. I love the snow.
I know. Another article says the top 100 most dangerous cities in the U.S. So I'll just go to the top 5.
Yeah.
We've got Detroit, Michigan.
Miami, cool.
Why are you stuck on this Miami thing? What's happening?
I was jamming out to the Will Smith song earlier.
Were you?
Yeah.
Were you really?
No.
Oh, but he fucking lies. This guy lies like it's pouring out of his mouth like air, man. You know what? Detroit, they say, is number 1, and then California doesn't even list in the other top 3. So I don't know who's accurate in this, guys, okay? This is some wishy-washy bullshit. But I think the other one went into a lot more depth about crimes per. This one is saying like 25,000 residents or more. And it, of course, breaks it down a little bit more broadly. So I think this is covering a lot more ground than specific blocks.
Yeah, okay.
So you got Detroit, St. Louis, Memphis, Baltimore, and actually rounding up 5 is Monroe, L.A.
Okay, never heard of it.
Well, how about we go to a little bit nicer of a list? We'll go down the list of the best 20 television neighbors.
Okay.
Can you guess a few of them out of this list?
The guy from Tim Allen.
The guy from Tim, you don't even know his name?
I can't remember his name.
His name is Wilson.
That's it.
From Home Improvement?
Yep.
The guy from Tim Allen.
You know what I meant. I was like, no, it's not Tim Allen. This is Tim the Toolman Show, but that's not it. Yeah, Home Improvement.
Yep, yeah, you're right. He's number 8, actually. So he's not even like super high up in there.
He's top 50%.
8?
If it's top 20.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I sighed. That's the theme of this podcast, so we're fine. Yes, you never see the full of his face. He always had like wisdom for Tim. Yeah. Because Tim was a bumbling idiot, and so Wilson would always come in clutch with all the advice. All right, name another one.
I can't really think of any others. That's the only one that comes to mind. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've got, guys, everybody else will immediately recognize these. You've got, I'll start from kind of higher up. You have Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World.
Okay, that's why I don't know it.
You never watched Boy Meets World?
Nope.
Mr. Feeney was like Wilson, but you could see his face. But he also was the school teacher for all the kids, and then he followed him to college to teach them. Like, it was that whole thing, like, they needed to keep him in the cast.
Yeah.
Mr. Feeney was great. There is Fred and Ethel Mertz from I Love Lucy. You know them.
I know the show, never really watched it.
Well, they're a proper old couple that bickered all the time, but they were super hilarious. Great foils for the main group. Of course, Lucy was obviously kind of like a jokester as well, so her and Ethel got along really well.
Okay.
Barney and Betty Rubble, the Flintstones.
Yeah, I know them.
No, you got one, guys. We're
Flintstones,
good.
Meet the Flintstones.
That's how he tells you he knows things.
Yep, because I can sing the song, guys.
What about Family Matters? Do you know who their neighbor was?
Nope.
Did I do that? Urkel? Steve Urkel. You know Steve Urkel.
From. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Steve Urkel, but yeah.
They said I don't know. He's not like, maybe it's just top television because he's not best because they were annoyed the fuck out of by Steve Urkel.
Yeah.
Even when it became Stefan through his like cloning machine. Yeah, he wasn't quite a fun neighbor to have. Just like the next one, Kimmy Gibbler from Full House.
Okay, yeah, Full House. Yep, I know that one. But yeah, she was just more of an annoying nuisance to
Yeah, the three guys were always like, dude, why is Kimmy here?
She always had a crush on, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on his character name.
Which character? The dad?
No, not the dad.
John Stamos?
Yes, John Stamos.
Oh, Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
As we round up to the top of the list, we have Ned Flanders.
Okay, Simpsons, yeah.
Yep.
Never watched a lot of it, though. But
you know Flanders, and how he's just like the perfect little God-loving crazy guy. Oakley Dokley, as I said. Penny is number 2, or number 3 is the Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she deserves to be number 3.
Maybe she's the good neighbor because, you know.
He did the thing with the sugar jars on his chest again. Sex? Did you point to your wrist? Oh, yeah, he did that. He did the international hand sign language for sex, guys. Glad you don't have to be in the room with me. Number 2 is Chandler and Joey.
Okay, friends, yeah.
Yep. And then number 1, I can't believe you don't know number 1. Who doesn't knock and just slides into the room?
Kramer.
Yep.
Fuck.
How did you not know Kramer?
I was thinking best, though. I should, I guess, figured from like when you said Full House and Urkel and all that.
That they're not all the best.
Yeah.
But Kramer is pretty good.
Kramer's good, but he has the antics as well and just crazy.
He's always got a scheme.
Yeah. Would you want a Kramer as a neighbor?
No, I don't want them just coming into my home.
Yeah.
Has Jerry never been sitting on the couch just watching an adult movie and Kramer just busts in? 2 busts in one moment?
So Jerry is not overprotecting.
No?
I get where you're going with. You're still trying to get it.
I did get it. But yeah, do you agree with that list? There's more. There's like, Drew Carey, there's Lewis and Oswald.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't agree with it being like the best neighbors.
Top 20 television
But
neighbors.
I guess most recognizable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is 2013, so there's probably been some additions, but honestly, this is probably definitive.
Yeah.
What's happened in the last 8 years where neighbors have been like iconic?
The Goldbergs.
I've never seen the Goldbergs.
Family Man.
Quagmire is in here.
I didn't say Family Guy. I said Family Man. I think that's a show.
Family Man?
Maybe I'm just making up shit.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, then that takes us to theme number 2.
Theme number 2 is, airports.
Perfect. Airports it is.
What a segue, huh?
We got it.
One day we'll be professionals at segues.
Doubtful.
No, I'm not talking about like for the pod. I'm talking about like the actual riding segues.
Oh, God. Okay. That's good. Nate, what do you have for airports?
I have some interesting facts.
From who?
Airwiz.
All right, glad I didn't find that one. It's just piss facts on airplanes.
Actually, it's not.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Nate, tell me about your story when you joined the Mile High Club.
Oh, yeah. Went to the Broncos game.
Dude, I knew you were like trying to find like some way out of the airplane, but you took so long, like the gears were twisting, but slowly.
I was like,
Okay. Well,
we'll leave it at that.
Yep, that's fair.
All right. So, 10 interesting facts. I don't know how I feel about this list, just like any other list I find.
Okay.
But we'll start with 10. Airports are designed to stop you from getting lost.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially DIA.
Yeah, with all the construction going on.
Right, they're always building something into those tunnels with the Illuminati or whatever.
Exactly. Either way, I mean, I would hope when it comes to designing an airport, they're trying not to make you get lost as well. I would hope that would be the factor.
Sometimes they're designed with really good systems of like, you need to head to here. Like, they make terminals and stuff really high level, so it's like, this is where 1 through 10 is.
Yeah.
This is 11 through 20. Like, for the love of God, go left here.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's just weird, like, being like, we're going to try to get you lost.
But they're not trying to get you lost.
No, I know they're not, but it's just a weird fact for me.
Because it's not a fact.
No.
That's like cars. Did you know an interesting fact about cars? They take you from point A to point B. Oh.
Wow.
What?
Not unless you got a DUI, because you're like, no, I was just standing by my car. One of those bullshit excuses.
Why does this feel personal?
But it's not.
Neither one of us, knock on wood, has ever gotten a DUI.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Don't drink and drive, folks.
9 is cash exchange rates at airports are terrible. I feel like that's kind of obvious.
They're just saying airport prices or...
Yeah.
Yeah, they're garbage.
Because everyone's there. It's convenient. It's right there when they got off the plane. So like, all right, let's go for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you're not leaving the airport to go do anything. So it's like, hey, I'm going to charge you $10 for a fucking club sandwich.
Yep.
And that's cheap. I'd probably undersold how much that would be.
Yeah.
It's probably like $15, $16.
Well, it was weird because like we went over to Ireland and we had a layover in Iceland.
Ooh, okay.
Iceland has their own money.
What do
it's
they
not
have?
It's Iceland money. It's Icelandic money.
Well, you don't know the like official name?
No.
Okay.
But
the Berg.
You can pay with like American cash.
Yeah.
And then they give you their change back.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with this now?
Now I'm leaving the country.
Yeah, all I'm doing is sitting in the airport and that's it.
You can go to play like the bank and exchange it, I would assume.
Yeah, but is it really worth it at that point?
Well, it depends on how much change they're giving back to you.
Yeah. They're like, here's your nickel.
Like if you cracked 100 and they gave you $90 back in other change, then you go to the bank and exchange that shit.
I guess it was one of those where I was just like, I'll keep the change. It's probably not worth a lot, but it's kind of cool. Like, I got Icelandic money.
Because you're an American, they should go, keep the change, you filthy animal.
Home Alone.
Yep.
I'm trying to build up my, what? I don't know the word right now. Well, we're going on. The letter X in airport codes doesn't mean anything. So like LAX doesn't mean anything.
I feel like X marks the spot, though. You know what I mean?
No.
Interesting.
Because what's the spot?
It's where you are. That's where LAX is.
The X itself of the sign, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's treasure under there. Guys, start digging.
No, yeah, I'm assuming the X is just like for... I wonder why they have to take it out, or why they have to include it.
It says, in 1938, International Air Transport Association decided to change the airport coding format from 2 letters to 3-letter codes.
And so they went, fuck, we don't know what to put, let's just put an X?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
7, airport operators deliberately keep queues longer.
I don't believe that.
So it says airports are enormous, especially the boarding gate area. Why is it that despite peak hour traffic, only one queue leads to a particular flight? This is not because it's convenient, but a single queue gives the person standing in it a sense of fairness that everyone would have to go through the same grind as they're going through.
I don't believe that.
They're doing it just to piss Todd off.
Well, I just don't believe like that person's theory. That sounds like a theory. Doesn't sound like it's based on anything. We put you all in line so everybody feels like they're equal.
Maybe someone wrote this that works in an airport. They're just trying to ease everyone else.
I guess. Then you wouldn't have like special passengers up at the front or like VIPs. You wouldn't have that if that was the case.
Right.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's bullshit. All right. Next one.
Number 6. Air traffic control towers are a peaceful place.
Fuck that. They did not say that.
They did.
We know that that's not true. That's one of the most stressful jobs in the world.
Maybe themselves are stressed, but maybe they're saying it's just peaceful in general.
What the fuck does that mean? How is it peaceful if your job is like people's lives are on the line and I don't get any sleep and I'm stretched thin?
Maybe it's a guy that just doesn't give a shit about his job.
What?
Yeah.
Where do you find these fucking lists? Air Whiz is where that was the first mistake. Quickly rattle off the rest of these 4.
All right. Celebrity chefs don't run their airport restaurants.
Well, no
that
shit.
one's pretty obvious.
Okay.
We can get through that real quick. Airports can make airlines look punctual.
Oh my God. Next one.
Celebs don't board like you do.
Because they're all in first class.
Yeah. But sometimes they get through a special door. They're not going through the actual airport.
Cause an issue. Okay. That at least is an interesting fact.
Yeah.
That most people might not have thought about.
Yep. Landing slots are a huge business.
Like if like Southwest has certain terminals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You want to buy there's only so much retail at the airports that have your planes land in certain number of like connections.
Because they're traded between airlines and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And last one, airports often sell lost luggage.
Yeah, I think I knew that one.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do with it?
Well, yeah, I mean, no one's claimed it. It's just...
It's like a storage room sale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever buy someone's luggage.
I would buy luggage before I bought storage room stuff.
Yeah, but do you get a peek inside of the luggage? Like, usually the storage room, they open up the door and they're like, all right.
Sometimes you buy it blind.
Sometimes you do.
I don't know. I think you get to see what's in the luggage.
Maybe that's what I should do. Open a business. Just get a storage unit. And then I'd sell it and then open it up. It's empty. Like, oh, looks like they emptied it out. Oh, then I'd run up the money, obviously, because there'd be an angry mob after me.
Pitchforks.
Yeah.
Torches. Really personal insults.
Probably.
Like super personal.
Yeah? Give me one. Let's go.
Yeah. You fucking love Superman.
He's out of the mob. He sucks.
Shit. I got nothing, guys.
Take his pitchfork.
It's got your name engraved on it. Here's your pitchfork. You can join the mob up to the left. They're heading up to Frankie Stein's. Is that's your full list, huh?
Yep.
I learned a lot. That one. Now I've got my own list. Let's see if mine beats yours. These are incredible behind-the-scenes airport facts.
Oh, I saw that.
Okay, we'll start with number 1. What's the busiest airport in the world? I feel like this is kind of common knowledge. A lot of people, I think this has been on trivia before.
Is it New York?
It is O'Hare, so Chicago.
Oh, okay.
But I do believe that is pretty up there. Yeah, it's not up there. I lied. It's not there.
Wait, damn it, what's the other one I was thinking of? Is it Philadelphia or Georgia or something like that?
Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson is number 2. Or O'Hare overtook it in 2014.
Okay, I was going to say, I remember Atlanta saying it was like one of the busiest when we laid over there for Dominican Republic.
Okay, yeah, I've been to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
For a honeymoon. And so let's go to number 2. What is the tallest air traffic control tower? Like, where is it?
Where is it?
Yep.
Miami.
God damn it. Thailand's new Bangkok International Airport at 434 feet. It's as tall as a 40-story skyscraper.
Bangkok would have the highest tower.
Why?
Cock.
The lowest hanging fruit that's ever been on this podcast, guys. That's the lowest hanging.
You had a "that's what she said" joke.
No, this was the lowest hanging. This is it, guys. Mark this moment in time. It's that fucking Zuber Fizz drink he has. I think he spiked it. Jesus. You know what? I don't care to read all these fucking ones, but let's move up. Let's go to fun things that airports offer as like a layover experience.
Okay.
Hong Kong has a 9-hole USGA approved course next to its Terminal 2, and it's open to all travelers.
Well, free?
No, I guarantee that's not free.
Damn.
Guaranteed.
I was just going to fly to Hong Kong for that reason alone.
You don't golf.
I do. I have a set of clubs.
Since when?
I've done it since I was a kid.
When's the last time you went?
Let's see. Actually this summer.
Guys, I just learned something new with all of you. Okay. Okay, well, if golf wasn't your thing, according to number 8 here, at both San Francisco International Airport and Chicago's Midway Airport, you can get centered during a long delay in their yoga rooms. And they supply the mats, which I don't know if I'm cool or
no, you don't like it. I know you.
I need to do yoga. I need to get more flexible.
Yeah.
I'm like a goddamn rock walking around.
Todd, my pet rock.
I have paint a little smile on the back of my head and just let me sit around in your rooms.
Which one's the real one?
Take that back. Don't let me sit in your rooms. That's weird.
Yeah.
Carry me in your pocket?
No.
It's a pet rock.
No, I can build you a doghouse.
No, all right. Oh, here's one that's a little closer to home. The Colorado Spring. What did you say?
Weed.
Closer to home?
Yeah.
Why?
Go on with the fact. It'll make sense.
Oh, god damn it. So you did read this?
I read that one. Yeah. I know. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Well, here's one that's a little closer to home, Nathaniel. Hopefully you haven't read this one. Colorado Springs Airport features a pot amnesty box for travelers to dump their unused stash. No questions asked.
Where does that go? Where the fuck does that go?
TSA.
Does it?
But where do you think it goes?
There's someone else running a side gig there.
Well, TSA just smokes it. Yeah. That's my theory. Sells it to, that's what the luggage, that's how they're selling luggage. And then one group's like, hey, over here, don't you stay after the sale? Then we'll hook you up with some other stuff.
Right? Or maybe they just sell a suitcase full of weed.
Huh?
They're just like, all right, one of these suitcases have an entire, it's just full of weed.
Just kilos of weed. All right. You know what? You have one hell of a vacation, I guess. Now let's go to number 15. Let's just finish it off here. Because, these airports aren't as interesting as we hoped they would be.
No.
But I do have a couple of things after this that I think will be a little bit more for the common person. So number 15 is, for a different approach to nature, London's Heathrow Airport uses cars equipped with loudspeakers that blast distress calls of different bird species to scare them away from the runways.
Makes sense.
The more you know, guys.
I would hope if I can, jet engine airplane was loud enough to scare a bird away at times, but...
Have you dealt with some birds, man? They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. They're looking for those bread pieces.
Yep. Bread pieces from who?
People just throwing out bread. Workers are like, I don't want my wife's sandwich she gave me today. I'm just going to...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that a shot? Did you just take a shot?
No. I didn't take a shot at all.
You just took a shot, guys.
I make my own sandwiches.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite sandwich?
I usually just make a peanut butter sandwich.
Okay.
That's what I have every day.
We're not going to get into that. Just peanut butter. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do... The air has been sucked out of this whole one. Well, I have a list from Travel and Leisure, who should be the experts on this.
Okay.
And I won't go through all of them, but 32 carry-on must-haves. What are your top items that you always have to have when you're going to take a flight?
Water bottle.
Okay. And?
Some reading material.
Like, you don't want to worry Sky Mall? I think that went defunct.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. A spare change of clothes.
For the flight?
Well, if your luggage gets lost.
Well, let's just... Okay.
All right. Go on with your list then. Let's see your experts and what they have to say.
They might have a spare set of clothes, but I think that's more of like a travel tip rather than an airport thing.
All right.
Okay, so that's what you're carrying. You're carrying an extra set of clothes, water, and what was the other thing?
Some reading material.
Reading material?
There's
yeah, okay.
other things in there as well.
That makes sense. But these were essentials. Obviously, your passport.
Okay.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you could get drugged and hauled off to another country.
And in case they leave you with your passport, you're like, I've got it. Don't worry, I can come back. Okay, so they list a few things like make sure you have your passport, make sure you have slides. They call them slides. We're talking flip-flops or sandals here.
Okay,
slides.
yeah.
Who calls them slides? Noise-canceling headphones.
Headphones? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's always a must-have, some kind of headphones.
Oh, god damn it. See what that says, Nate? A spare change of clothes.
That's a win for me.
Shit, Nate was very adamant about a spare change of clothes, and I mocked him for it. And this is on the essentials. Although, did you have gear ties?
Gear ties?
No?
No.
Disorganized tech can be a nightmare. So you bring gear ties to type your cables.
How much fucking tech am I bringing?
Exactly, but why are you doing that on the plane? You would do that at home. You're not bringing that with you.
Like usually I bring like a portable charger, and that's all I need. No.
So they list sandals and shearling slippers. One or the other, guys.
Your list sucks as well.
Oh, all airport list sucks. My challenge is write a good airport list, guys. These are garbage. I almost opened up the Britannica to hear like history facts on airports. That might have actually been the most intriguing one of all. That actually would have been the best one to start with.
I figured there would have been more. I mean, I guess we could have got like conspiracy theories with the whole DIA.
Oh, why didn't we do... All right. Remind us to use conspiracy theories at DIA for one of our movies is going to jump into conspiracy theories.
Yep.
If not already, one of them's going to. So we'll save that.
So we figured out lists and airports are bad. So why don't we escape onto the next theme?
Oh, thank God. Please put me out of my misery and take me to an escape room.
Yeah. So for escape rooms, I don't have a list.
No?
No. I know, right? Getting away from the list.
I don't know if I'm scared or intrigued.
I have an article on we are escape room world champions.
Like, we are?
No, not we.
You and me.
No. Yeah, we did. We won it. You don't remember this? Not a surprise. The article I got is about the 2019 Escape Room World Championship Finals.
Okay, no, yeah, I like that one better. Fine, as you almost escaped that sentence clean. Whatever that is, I don't even know what this is. Right? I want to do it.
It sounds awesome. Like something to do. It's done by Red Bull.
Okay, so they always do like the crazy shit.
Yeah. It had 23 countries from around the world.
Oh, okay. So it's an international who's the best.
Yep.
This is Hunger Games for nerds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had online qualification, which is it sounds weird, but this round was solved at home and didn't have any team element as each team member solved it individually.
Man, that's really luck of the fucking
So that's
draw.
like, all right, your whole team has to be on top of it.
Does it say what the test was?
The players solved a series of 8 logical puzzles of 4 types.
I want to take this test.
Yeah, I'm sure we could probably find something like that eventually. After that, it was the national qualification. So in Slovakia, there were...
Slovakia?
Yeah.
Holy shit, okay.
There were national qualifiers in 3 locations. So there's a lot of teams that just tried for this. I think it was like 150 slots originally opened up.
Wow.
And
all right,
only
so the competition
23 countries around the world actually went through.
This is some cred building right here.
Yeah. National qualifier game was held in a portable cube of maybe 4 by 4 meters. It was still not a real-life escape room game, as all the puzzles ran on 4 touch screens in the middle of the cube.
What? So it's like a digital
Yeah, so it seems like it's a digital,
game?
Something like that.
Couldn't you just do that from home? Why do you have to meet in Slovakia?
I don't know. Probably maybe like cameras actually watching, or I don't know.
But an escape room implies like tangible, like moving around and manipulation, not like just all playing on a screen. That's that's just a video game.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So, well, okay, maybe it's actually, so the Slovakia was like, this is from their perspective. So like you got the team, like all the Slovakia teams are competing because the World Championship was actually held in London.
So this is the national championships.
Yeah, national qualification.
Okay.
So it makes sense.
Wonder if you think everybody got that same experience? Like, are they doing that in like the fucking people in Europe are doing like an abacus?
A calculator?
Yeah.
Can you use the abacus calculator? Good luck.
Basically, that would be an escape room for me. Use this to do something. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but time limit was 20 minutes, and it was really hectic. They escaped in 14 minutes and took a lead.
Oh, so everybody must be doing it in that same, for qualifiers, they must all be doing the same thing in their different countries.
Yep.
Okay.
And then after that, they went on to the World Finals in London.
Boom, baby, London.
It was Thursday, April 11th, 2019. There was a briefing where we saw a short scene about a game theme, and then Dr. Scott Nicholson explained us the rules.
Okay.
So whoever this Dr. Scott Nicholson is, I want to try one of his escape rooms because he's
the game master.
Yeah.
Was this one now tangible? Was this outside of the screens? Was it legit?
I believe this was tangible.
Okay.
So they went through multiple rooms on this.
Okay.
Slovakia was the champions.
Oh, so this is they got the interview because they actually won it.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. Those crazy Slovaks.
I'm trying to figure out if these times are actually correct. The finals room number 1 was 095743. So 9 hours.
Wow. I mean, it better be a full shift of escape room if you want to be the fucking world champion.
Yeah. I can't imagine a 9-hour escape room.
I can't either, but like
you would be fucked.
I'd be toast.
But like, remember in the first hour, this part you did?
We've done hour-long ones, and I'm like, I don't remember. I gave up on that little task 45 minutes ago.
I remember some stuff, but it was more like the really cool, interesting stuff that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
Because we did one in Denver. That was my first escape room. Was that yours?
Yes.
Okay. I remember there was the point in there where we had to get a rope lined up on the ceiling, and it made like a star or some kind of pattern, and the rope intersected on certain areas on the ceiling. And what a bitch that was, because you had to be tall first off to really get up there. They didn't give you a ladder, as far as I recall.
Yeah, so luckily
there was like
we did have a
desk,
couple tall
there
people
was
there.
chairs that you could get on.
A lot of that stuff that's like you can't get on the props, you can't stand on them, like because they don't want to break them before somebody else uses them.
But no, that was a really good one because it was like 4 different rooms or something. Like you had the hallway.
Yep.
You went into another room.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, because it starts out we're like matching colors.
Yeah.
There's like, and some are such misdirects. There's like 3 mops, like red, blue, and green. They didn't come to play.
Yeah.
But that escape room, while it was fun, and our first one, that one fucked us at the end.
But it did. Well, it was one of those, we were on the right track at the end too. We were so close to finishing it. But
this is okay. Now, audience, we were at the very end, and it's to like unlock a guy or something, like the hostage. It was, or something.
Yeah, a little girl.
And so we had one set of locks off because we solved a riddle by like putting pieces of like numbers together and getting it or whatever. And so you get the combination. To get the other set off, you just had to do it again. So when we got done with it, we're like, we're done.
Yeah.
Find the other one. Find the other clues in here to get. So we spent all sorts of time trying to find other clues. And then the announcer was like, oh yeah, do that again. You know, like, it's like, but time's already up. So then they even came in and were like, all right, you guys can just finish it.
Yeah.
We're like, you can't just make me do the same task twice. That's so stupid.
I don't know. I don't think it's stupid.
That is bullshit.
That's just, hey, you got to be thinking of all possibilities.
Repeat. That's not. That to me is like on a meta level of like, you guys really phoned it in as the group.
I mean, it was the same lock, I guess.
You would not think after every single one's been separate.
No, that's probably the thing is they don't want you to think about that.
How would you know you've already used the tools to just use them again? That's so weird.
Yeah.
I think it was a cheap shot. Okay.
You're a little bitter.
You know, it was also for my bachelor party, and so losing was extra hurtful, all right?
Yeah. But any other experiences as far as escape rooms go?
I mean, we did one in like an old Victorian house. Those are kind of the funnest ones where they renovate a space. That one, I think we did pass.
We did pass that one,
To get out through the kitchen, there was all sorts of different little things. We're constantly, if there's like an armoire or some shit in there, you're looking underneath it. You're trying to like in different corners, trying to do the flashlight or blacklight on everything. So it becomes so obsessive that you get lost to just trying to do shit that's like obvious.
Yep. No, it's hard because like your brain overthinks everything when it comes to that because you're like, oh, maybe this is something. This could be something. Oh, yeah.
You think you're trying to outsmart them. Like you're trying to think of riddles that you would create that are so hard to understand. But it's like, guys, we have to make this like beatable.
Yeah. I did one with my mom and cousin.
Okay.
And they had
escaping family dinner
radio that had Morse code on it.
Oh, shit.
My mom, well, she grabbed it and she messed with it and it changed it up the station.
Oh, no.
So there was that part, but we made it out.
Usually they have little sticky notes like, don't fuck with the dial.
Yeah, no, it didn't have anything in there. Well, we made it out. We didn't complete it in time. We were just like a minute over the completion time. And it was like the final, the combo on the lock.
I apologize, Nate's mom. You're not a loser. I don't know the cousin, but Nate, go on.
The final combo on the lock, we had like a few of the numbers. The last one we didn't have. And it's like, oh, we use it so many times, it locks for 5-10 minutes afterwards. You use it.
Oh, okay.
So I had like one more try and I was like, oh, I'll just use like today's day or the month or whatever I used. And that unlocked it. But that had nothing to fucking do with it at all.
There was no clue.
It was just a coincidence. There was a clue for it, which was the Morse code thing.
It was a coincidence. So I bet every game, that is the Morse code is for that day.
Yeah.
There's no way you had that much of a coincidence.
Well, no, it wasn't even for like the day or the month or whatever. Because I can't remember if I used month or what it was.
But I imagine it updates for each month or day so that the Morse code...
I don't know. They said like it's just always the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So...
I don't know what fairy tale they just fed you to make you feel better about that.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Or you're just a goddamn genius.
Let's go with that one.
Did you get a lottery ticket after that?
Nope. Should have.
Well, you know what kind of studio we could have right now? Wow, no, that's been our experiences. The last one I did with one of my friends from Denver area, we failed miserably, I want to say. It was very tough.
Yeah.
There was a lot involved. Like,
good tough, though?
Almost too involved tough. Okay. But I mean, who's to say? It's all subjective. Mm-hmm. Like, say we had gone during the middle of the day, not late at night, or like we would have been different mindset, thinking about things different. Like, who knows? It's all...
Yep.
Man, I do love escape rooms, though, for that idea of like anything can happen. Speaking of escape rooms and kind of experiences, I have a list of the top 5 global escape rooms.
Top 5 global. Okay.
Starting off with the Netherlands, they have one called Sherlocked. It has 2 locations, but they boast 2 cinematic experiences in the basement of their century-old Amsterdam location. One of them is called The Architect, and it's a mystery escape room with a standard 60-minute time limit. However, their other room comes with a lot more intrigue, The Vault. This one provides players with 90 minutes and turns typical escape rooms on their heads as players take on the role of thieves attempting to steal a mysterious object from a 90-year-old safe. The game even makes use of an actor and is less focused on puzzles and more so on the adventure. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. My initial thought at first was like, what if it's actually just like a bank heist? Someone's like, all right, get into this lot, like get into this vault. But it's an actual vault that they're trying to get into. They just disguise it as an escape room.
Can we buy the house directly against the back of a bank? What a ruse. That's a movie. Yeah, that's probably better than the actual escape rooms movies.
Right.
Although it says here that it's not focused on puzzles, but it is touted as one of the most challenging escape rooms with the Golden Lock-In Award, apparently. There's an award for escape rooms as one of the best ones in the world. So
I wouldn't doubt if there's an award. If there's a championship.
That's true. Slovakia. Mm-hmm. So where's theirs? Does Slovakia have the best one?
I don't know.
The escape room is located in 5 different U.S. states. This franchise is known for its unusually high-tech props for better immersion. So that's probably pretty cool. Players are locked in the room, although there is a panic button on the wall if the need arises. Wow. And then there's another 60 minutes. There's prison breaks, spec ops, etc. This author puts in their personal favorite, so he's a little biased.
Yeah.
We're going to skip his escapology room. Can you imagine it's like a food critic, but you're an escape room critic and they fly you over to take escape rooms?
That'd be cool.
Guys.
That'd be awesome.
Guys, if there's such a thing, please send it our way.
Yeah.
We'll moonlight.
We'll do it. We can do it.
And then we'll record our experience.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Live.
Ooh, that's tough. little packs. We'll have a little crew to follow us. Now, the Palace Games intrigues me. This one's in California, and they feature longer and pricier games where they craft fiction and history seamlessly together for fun and education.
I don't know. I hear there's dangerous neighborhoods in California.
This one is located, in that one block. Interesting. Now, this one, the main one is called the Great Houdini Escape Room, which was created to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Palace of Fine Arts. So players have 80 minutes to solve the puzzles Houdini supposedly masterminded to challenge 8 historical innovators, including Thomas Edison, Helen Keller, Henry Ford, etc.
That sounds awesome, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's reportedly quite challenging. The puzzles are based on not only the building's history, but Houdini's own ideas and contraptions. For a whopping $400.
I'm out.
You can book the private room, which allows up to 12 players. So break that into 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's not as bad.
No.
You're looking, what, $38 maybe a person?
What kind of math? How quick math is that?
I don't know. How close am I?
I don't know. It doesn't break that down for me.
You got a calculator on there, right?
I'm reading the articles.
Ah, jeez.
What do you think? I've got an abacus over here?
Yeah, get to it.
I told you it's going to take me a while.
Let's see here.
Well, while you're looking that up, the last one on the list they call The Basement, and this is a horror-themed escape room, also located in California. So
I was off by 5.
400 divided by 12 is $33. Okay, yeah. You suck at math, I tell you. Garbage. If you had asked me, I'd been like, no, I don't even have a guess. That's how blank I am. Okay. But The Basement is a horror-themed one, and I think those tend to be the funnest ones.
Okay, I kind of did some like that.
Okay.
It was like around Halloween. It was a zombie one, and it was certain weekends they'd have a zombie actor in there with you.
Oh, yeah. And you have to, like, if you get touched and you're out, like, they keep...
They didn't do that. It was just more the zombie was in a cage. So it was very awkward at a certain point because, like...
I monologue while I'm doing that shit so much. Like, I would... Like, somebody's just sitting in there?
Well, yeah, no, he was just in a cage in the corner because, like, you had your first room, and then finally when you opened the door to, like, the second room, he was in a cage there, and he just went...
Oh my God. I hope that person was paid appropriately.
I hope so too, but that is a long time just to sit there because you're doing that constantly over and over and over again. Luckily, you don't have to do it till they get to the second room, but it's still...
That's when you enact a mannequin with the sound effects at that point. If it's just going to be sitting in a cage, that's a great entry-level job, everybody. So if anybody out there's like, man, the job market's tough, you can sit in a cage and groan at strangers that are awkwardly solving things around you. This one's interesting because players are told that they are kidnapped and are being held captive by a fictional cannibal, Edward R. Tandy, and they must escape before he returns in 45 minutes. So it adds a level of, like, if you're susceptible to, you know, like, haunted houses and, like, because you obviously, he's not going to eat you when he shows back up. But that for $400, maybe he will. Each of the 4 rooms in this one represent a level of the house that players make their way through to escape the cannibal Tandy. The first, and as they describe, titular room is the most difficult with a success rate of 12.5%. And to be that popular, it's still only been 12.5%.
We can do it.
We cannot do it.
We could do it. Dad.
I go in with like, fuck yeah, we're going to own this. We are smarter than those creators. And then you get in there, and it's like a brain freeze. It's like when somebody asks you a trivia question live, you're like,
Well, it's just, I mean, like we said in the first one we ever did, there were so many misdirects.
Oh, yeah.
And that's good placement on their part. You're always worried about, oh, look at all these different colors. Let's see what we got here. Nothing.
That's true. To go back to one of our earlier episodes, it actually says this is the perfect first date.
I could see that. It'd be good. I mean, it's engaging.
Yep, you test. You will know the other person very well when it's done.
Yeah.
Although, do you want to, like, know... You can be a great couple, and then all of a sudden you move in together, and then it's like, I want to kill you. Do you want that so far at the beginning that you might even not even give the relationship a chance because you've already gotten mad at each other for something so superfluous?
I don't know. I guess it just depends how the experience goes with the two.
What if it's horrible?
Well...
Like, you really like each other, or, you know, you think you do. Like, you match up your qualities, whatever. Maybe you just had dinner, and then you go in there, and you're just like, no, turn the dial to the left. Oh, fuck, we're going to run out of fucking time. Like,
I feel like you do dinner after the escape room.
Just in case you don't want to. So you don't have to pay for the dinner.
Well, that, but also...
Oh, I'm sorry, my girlfriend
something to talk
just called.
about afterwards.
She needs me. I'm so sorry.
Or you just have an awkward dinner.
Yeah, remember when we lost? Yeah, this dinner's really good.
Remember when you didn't know what clockwise meant?
Ooh, well, that's a low barometer right there. Okay. Well, that's all I've got for escape rooms.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had anything else on there. No, it's pretty much general facts. There are... How many escape rooms do you think are in the world?
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with 300,000.
Jesus Christ. What a mother...
That's a high number, isn't it?
50,000.
Damn.
Well, that's my last fact about escape rooms.
Yeah. The only other thing I thought about was Impractical Jokers.
Oh, Sal pissing himself. I was going to bring that up. Yeah,
that'd be so awkward being in that situation.
Yeah, that is one of the first images, unfortunately, now I get when I think of escape rooms, is him standing there pissing his pants.
Yep. So if you guys haven't seen Impractical Jokers, they always punish someone at the end of the episode where they have to do the punishment.
Yep.
And they put Sal in an escape room and told him he had to piss his pants and finish the escape room.
Yeah.
How awkward is that, being one of those people? And like they're like, all right, get close to this person now. And the person like, nope, fuck, get away from me.
No way. Yeah, I would knock on the door and want to get out of there pretty quick too.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of them did that.
It's edited weirdly, which I think there was probably people calling something out.
Yeah.
But there's always, I'm sure somebody was like, this is bullshit. You would smell piss.
Yeah, I'd make Sally eat asparagus.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
All right.
Well, on that fun note, how about a movie where it feels like one giant escape room with actors and twists and turns and puzzles?
Oh, you're talking about the actual movie, Escape Room.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
that will never come up on our underrated movies.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Todd. What are you trying to get at?
I'm talking about, and let me see if you can guess this. 2018's
Game Night.
He got it, folks. He got it.
It is directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein.
Yep,
or Goldstein.
Yeah, double director action.
Yeah,
double D's right off the bat.
And actually, originally it was going to be Jason Bateman that was lined up to direct it.
Oh, really?
But the writers, they wanted to be the directors for it.
I think that added something because this Game Night movie, I called it a game. This movie is very much like one big set piece. Like it feels like the writers are very connected to the characters because you have movies where people talk a meta way or they're too smart for, what their characters should be or they make references. This actually feels like the characters have been built around the world that they're in. I don't know how to explain that any better. Like it feels like when they make stupid one-liners that they really would make those one-liners and it's just not shoehorned in there.
So the budget was $37 million and it grossed 117. So success.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good success.
Yep. So Game Night, the cast is Jason Bateman as Max.
Yeah. You got Arrested Development, every other fucking thing you know him from.
Yep. Rachel McAdams as Annie.
The Notebook.
Never saw it.
It's not underrated.
Kyle Chandler as Brooks.
Oh, Mr. Coach on Friday Night Lights.
A lot of sad people here for you, Todd.
Yeah. Sad shows.
Sharon Horgan as Sarah.
Don't know.
All right. Billy Magnuson as Ryan.
Super funny. Don't know him.
Yeah. Lamorne Morris as Kevin.
Yeah, no, super funny.
We got Kylie Bunbury as Michelle.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
And Jesse Plemons as Gary.
Dude, Jesse Plemons is in fucking everything now, but he's super good.
This was a great role for him.
Yeah. Spoiler. Alert.
Well, the movie opens up with Max and Annie falling in love over games and just their competitiveness.
Yeah, it starts at a bar and they're just like, they're answering questions before the host can even say it. Did you find that fun?
As a person that enjoys trivia, no.
No, if somebody was like at the bar getting a beer and they just yelled over the answer, I would be fucking mad.
Yeah, but it just shows like their characters and how competitive they were.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah, you're not supposed to nitpick them on that, but we would. But yeah, it's to show how smart they are and that's all they love to do is just play games.
Yep. And then after that, it kind of segues, like as the whole montage of them playing games and them getting married, and then ends up being the next scene of them talking about trying to have a baby.
Yeah. And because you get a little quick proposal while they're playing charades at the very end of that, and it's really funny because they use this. She's trying to guess what he's saying, and like she's making fun of the dude sitting out in the chair.
Well, I had a thing about that guy too because he was in the first scene when they're in the bar, and it was almost like he was on a date with her, or he was like interested in her, is what it seemed like. Because afterwards they're like all giddy at the bar, and he just rolls his eyes like, "God damn it."
I didn't catch that, but that makes sense. He never shows back up after that stuff, but they shit on him during the proposal. She's like, is it like his sad life or something she throws out?
Well, yeah, she's like him and like pointing at him. Yeah. And she's like fat, lonely, and all this, just really picking at him. I'm like, oh man, this guy. Yeah.
And then Bateman proposes, and he's like, yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, see, I told you, he wanted.
Real happy moment for you guys. That was funny. This movie has jokes, like really super well thought out jokes.
Yeah.
And great comedic timing. Everybody's got great comedic timing in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it goes to the hospital, and Bateman's not necessarily shooting blanks, but his sperm count is very low.
Yeah.
And they think it's because of stress.
Yep. And a lot of that kind of goes back with his brother.
Yep. It says that Brooks is coming into town. Brooks is Kyle Chandler.
Yep.
His older brother.
And
the cool guy.
He's always beat him at games, just always had the one up on his brother.
Yep.
So after that, they head home for game night. And this is when they first run into Gary.
Gary is the neighbor, Jesse Plemons, he's a cop, so he's in his uniform through the whole movie, and he's standing by the mailbox or at the curb, petting his little white dog that's like licking his face throughout the scene.
Yep. And he's just like, oh, any plans for the night? Very just menacing and like awkward. Yeah. Doesn't know what to say, it seems.
It's deadpan. He just talks like this and he stares at you when he's doing it.
Monotone.
Yeah, it's almost like if Drax were him, like as like a cop. Like he doesn't get really like puns. He doesn't like make jokes that aren't just obvious. Like I don't know, he's just like he's two-dimensional.
Yeah. So they're just like, nope, we're not no plans tonight. We're just having a calm night inside and that's it. So you later kind of go forward, and it's all their friends sneaking in through the window.
Yeah, and I just have to mention they have 3 bags of Tostitos
yeah, that's right.
in their shopping bag, and then he's like, "I noticed you have 3 bags of Tostitos there," and it's like, and Babe was like, "Yeah, it's a 3 for 1," and he's like, 3 for 1. How can that be profitable for Frito-Lay? And he's like, deadpans that. It is so that it gives you everything you need to know about these characters. But yeah, we jump ahead, and everybody's sneaking in through the windows because they're not supposed to let Gary know that they're doing game night. Yeah, so this is when you get introduced to all the other characters. You get Ryan, Kevin, and Michelle. Yep. You don't get Sarah yet. No, Ryan is a bit of a playboy, so he always brings like college chicks to all these game nights. Yeah, so they call them Instagram models. Yeah, Instagram models. They're always ditzy too. Yeah, they're really stupid trying to take pictures or answering things really dumb. Yeah, because there's one point where they're kind of going through a montage of game nights they've had before. Yeah. And they're talking about like, oh, these are the higher ups, the elites and all that. And the lady just says, white people? Oh, God, yeah. You're like, oh, everyone just looks at her like, what the fuck is going on? Why did you bring her? Oh, God, it was super good. And then you jump right into a loud car noise out front. Mm-hmm. That is Brooks has arrived. Kyle Chandler zips through the neighborhood, loud as shit, beer in his hands. Yep. In a red Stingray. And God, he plays dumb so bad in this because he's like, turn off the car. Yeah. You're cringing because he's like, stop it. He's like, I told you 3 times. He's like, what? I sent you a text. You didn't get the text. He's like, no, I didn't get the text or anything like that. Oh. And as they're having this big debate, like you see them walk out and you see Gary's house. No one's out. And then you pan back and Gary's standing there once again, holding the dog. Staring at him. Yeah. And all the friends are like looking out, and Brooke is like, yeah, we're having a game night. Remember? Like, all of them are standing. Hey guys, what's up? He's doing like, why is your neighbor just staring at us? And they're just like, shut up, Brooks. He's like, yeah, no, everybody's inside. I can see him. And he's like, oh God. Yeah. So from there, Max tries to have like, oh, we had a mix up. Yeah, these guys are leaving. We're not doing a game night. It's just a game night with, Brooks, her brother, and that's it. Yep. But obviously, lie. They all go in and play games for the night. Yep, and Brooks completely owns Max. They have a competition. He undermines Max at every step. And Annie starts to realize this, and she starts to get mad, not because he undermines him, but because he's stressing him out
with his balls.
Yeah, his sperm count is dropping from the stress.
Yeah.
So she's more thinking of it for herself in terms of like, how are we going to get pregnant?
Exactly.
Yep. And then we have a fun line about them trying to guess motherfucking Ed Norton. Like,
yep. Oh yeah, he just goes off. Like Brooks has his turn with charades or whatever
he
it is.
gets like 9 or something of them.
Yeah.
Right?
And then after that, Max goes, and he can't get the first one at all.
Well, he uses a very Annie-specific one, which was his downfall. And he's like, remember we met him at the airport? And she's like, who?
Yep.
Guy Fieri? He's like, no, what celebrity we met at the airport? Or she say Bobby Flay?
I think, Bobby Flay.
Either way, yeah. And he's like, no. And so he's like, Hulk, and they're like, Eric Bana. No, the other one. Mark Ruffalo. No, the other one. Lou Ferrigno. God damn, motherfucking Ed Norton.
Yeah. And it's true. Like, a lot of people don't remember Ed Norton as a Hulk, so it fit in that sense. Yeah. But it was definitely a good scene for that.
Yep, and then we jump straight over to what I call Brooks Night, and that's them going over to his place.
Yep.
For his big... He thinks this is going to be like the best game night they've ever had.
Well, yeah. Builds it up. So everyone shows up that next week, and Max walks in. He's like, oh, I didn't know if he had any board games. And Brooks just takes him, no, we're not playing board, and just fucking chucks him off to the side.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking ass. Like, was that necessary? It wasn't necessary.
No, it's not at all.
But I kind of think it sets the tone for this movie of like the shit you just kind of have to shrug off.
Oh, for sure. And this is when you meet Ryan's new...
smart date.
Yeah.
Because she's British.
Oh, no, she's Irish. And she says that. He says, because she's British, she's like, no, I'm Irish. And so that becomes a running gag when he keeps saying she's British. But Ryan is so dumb.
Yeah.
In this movie. And I did forget how dumb he was. But like everything he says is funny, but it's just so aloof. It's like he is one of his dates.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not mean about it or like stuck up. He's just aloof.
Yep. So after that, we get Brooks kind of introducing the game night. And he's like, guys, we're doing a murder mystery.
Yep.
And that car that he drove up in earlier that was really loud was a crimson red Stingray, which was Max's dream car growing up.
Yep.
And so it's like another stab once again at Max.
To undermine him. Yep. And then this is where the plot is revealed to us.
Yep.
And it is, like Nate said, it is a murder mystery, and you won't know what's real and what's not. They have real actors that are going to come in. One of us is going to be abducted, or somebody's going to be murdered or whatever, and you have to solve it before the night's over. And there's like a whole team that runs it and everything like that. So you're not going to know who's a paid actor, who's legit. You're not supposed to have any legit people. Spoiler alert.
Does that sound like an escape room to you guys?
Yeah.
No.
I will die on this hill. There are different locations. There are things you have to solve. They literally start with like
it's a murder mystery.
Yeah, but
really
I don't different.
Do You're not escaping a room.
You're solving a murder. That's an escape room.
All right. Besides that,
guys, it's legit.
Before that, they have some time to kill, so they play a drinking game. Never Have I Ever, and it's just a quick game to kind of pass the time.
Right.
And they're trying to explain the whole never have I ever. And one of them's like, oh, you say something like, never have I ever slept with a celebrity. And Michelle takes a drink. And Kevin's like, why'd you take a drink? She's like, oh, no, that wasn't because of the game. I was just thirsty.
And they're like, why is that a big deal? And they're like, because they've been together since middle school.
Yep. And then after that, that's when you get a knock at the door.
Yep.
And it's the FBI agent, Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright, super great actor. I actually saw him when I was staying in LA. He was outside of the hotel filming a scene for, I think, Capital One.
Okay.
Yeah, he was walking back and forth and doing that. It was super cool. But he's from Westworld, Hunger Games, Disney's What If.
Mm-hmm. He's pretty much there, and he explains the game to everyone of what's going to happen, of like the story behind it. And then after that part, you get their like little documents or their clues of what
dossier.
What to look for next. And as he gets done explaining, the door gets kicked in.
Yep. And 2 guys in masks pop in.
And they just knock him out.
Which is, we'll get into the fact that a lot of these plot points looking back don't make a lot of sense. You just enjoy the ride.
Yep. Well, Brooks he has like a comment like, I know you guys are, acting and all that, but this is a little unorthodox.
Yeah.
And so they just go right after Brooks and they just start like trying to beat him up and like take him hostage.
They're hitting each other in the kitchen with like bottles and things like that.
They're smashing stuff over each other's heads. It's just very violent.
It's brutal.
Everyone's sitting back like, oh, this is great.
Yeah,
and of course, popcorn. Max is enjoying the shit out of this because his brother's getting beat up.
Yeah, they're just like talking about other things as Max gets hogtied in front of them and taken out.
Yeah,
of the
there's
house.
one point where they try to slam him on a table, a glass table.
Oh, that's right.
And it doesn't break.
And they all kind of like, wow, that's a strong table.
Yeah. So they eventually get Brooks, take him away. And then everyone just thinks, all right, the game started. Let's get our dossiers and let's go to work.
Yeah, which is very escape room because immediately it's a little riddle.
This guy. All right, well, the riddle is something.
Two, like, fangs, two sharp teeth go into something white.
And doesn't bleed. Something along the lines
and it
of that.
becomes stapler into paper, yeah.
Well, you have
the team
Annie,
split up.
Yeah, Annie and Max.
Yep.
Their first thought is, all right, let's try to figure this out. Let's figure this out. Well, they go to his like tablet.
Yep.
And look at his search history. They they track him.
They want to use the tracker.
Yeah, so they track him so that way they can find him and win the game quicker. Then you have Sarah and Ryan, where Sarah is like thinking, she's like, okay, we're going to call because they have this credit card there. And we're going to say my credit card was stolen. What's some of my last transactions? So that way they can go straight to the source of the game masters that make it
they're all trying to cheat.
Except for
the good group.
Michelle and Kevin.
Yep.
They're actually trying to figure it out.
And they're good at it. They solve that. Michelle solves that first clue so fast.
Yeah, so they figured out stapler. They go into his office, pull up the stapler. There's a USB, so they put it in the computer, and then it's another riddle that they're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that one was bizarre. I don't think they ever solved it.
No, they never even mentioned what it was.
Because Ryan then locks them into the fucking room, and to give them a head start, they lock him behind a desk and leave the room. Or leave the house.
So after that, they book it, and
then we go straight to the bar where they have tracked Brooks's phone, and they find it in a trash can. They're like, oh no, we must have known we were going to do this. Because they all think this is a game. Mm-hmm. They look over, they see one of the kidnappers smoking outside of a bar. He goes inside, so they follow him in, and they're immediately just cocky assholes about everything they're doing.
Yeah, and Annie has a gun.
Yep. They picked up a gun from the house.
Yeah, that she got from the house from one of the kidnappers earlier.
Which she thinks is fake, but we all know is real.
Yeah.
As the audience.
So they decide to like hold him hostage because they know Brooks is in the other room. And she gets up and she has a line from Pulp Fiction that she says.
I love that.
Any of you fucking pricks move, I'm going to execute every motherfucking last one of you.
It's so good. She delivers it so well, too.
Yeah, because afterwards, Jason Bateman's like, yep, Pulp Fiction. We watch movies. We love movies and all that.
Yeah, it's very meta.
Yeah, so they get all the guys on the ground. And from there, they're like, all right, put your heads on the ground, your hands in the air. And they're all like, how am I going to get my head on the ground and my hands in the air? They're all confused by it. And she's like a yoga pose, a downward dog.
Yeah.
And after that, she gives the gun to Jason Bateman.
He's holding it like an idiot.
And he's holding it like it's a fucking pencil. I'm like, you gotta be fucking, like, this is my biggest cringe part of the entire movie. Like, he's never seen anyone hold a gun. He's just like waving it around with,
because he thinks it's just a fake prop gun, so he's having fun with
it.
Like,
it's just
it is very funny scene because like the people that are kidnapped have an idea that it might be a real gun.
Yeah.
And because it's not a gun they brought in. And so like she's like pushing it into their faces and like making a joke.
They're all
like
uncomfortable with it.
Like, smoking like a cigarette or something like that. They're just like, get out of my face. Like,
yep.
But no one breaks character.
No.
Which is a spoiler, obviously.
Yeah.
But they do not break character, which is very interesting.
Yeah. So after that, they go into the room and they get Brooks and like they take the bag off of his head because he's tied. And they're all like, we got you. We won. All that. And they finally rip the duct tape off his mouth. He's like, this is not a fucking game. This is real. I didn't plan this. These are not the real people. And they smash through the window trying to break back into the room. And as that's all going on, they're freaking out. And so
Annie doesn't believe them. None of them believe them. She's like, this is just a fake gun or whatever.
Yeah, so she shoots the gun off and it actually shoots a bullet out into the ceiling. And she freaks out and drops the gun.
And then it goes off again.
And what does it do when it goes off?
It takes Jason Bateman right through the like upper arm. Like,
it shoots him on his forearm.
Yeah, his forearm.
And so at that point, they really start to freak out. They get Brooks. They're able to book it out of a back door.
Yeah, they run straight out the back.
And from there, it's like a quick chase scene where the kidnappers are chasing through the streets. And Brooks is like, hey, I got you in this mess. I'm really not the person I say I am. And he jumps out of the car.
Yeah, he's like, basically go. Like, he sacrifices himself.
And at first, they're going to try stopping to help him. But then they started getting shot at. Yeah. So they just kept going from there.
Yeah, so then you jump to Ryan and Sarah, and they're at the headquarters of, I think, Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
Is the name of this murder mystery kind of group that does this, or, like big action escape rooms. And then, so they go inside, and there's a lady sitting at a chair, and they flip it around, and she looks dead, and it is Chelsea Peretti. I don't know if people recognize that name. She is from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She's like the funny, kind of like doesn't do anything, slacks around the whole time's on her phone kind of lady. But she's a great actress, and she's the head of it, and she's pregnant. She's got like bloody makeup on, like she got shot in the head, and it turns out she was just hosting another game herself for the team.
Yeah, so she's like, no, thanks for the compliment. I do my own makeup. And then after that, they start to bribe her.
Well, yeah, Ryan tries to bribe her.
Yeah, he pulls out his wallet and ever so slowly slides over like a $10 bill at first. Oh, it's a $5 at first. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, either way. Maybe it was a 10. I don't even know.
Either way, the total comes to $17. And on the last dollar bill that he's sliding over, he's still ever so slightly, just slowly sliding it over.
Maybe this will convince you.
And Sarah's like, it doesn't matter how slow you slide the dollar bill over.
So Sarah asks, like, how much would it take?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, like 100. And then she's like, how much do you have, Ryan? And he's like, well, this is $17.
And that's like, all the money he had out there.
Yeah. And so she's like, oh, fine, whatever. And she pulls out her own cash. Although I will say you shouldn't have $100-something
unless you're planning for some reason to have $100 that you're spending
Don't
on.
Don't carry that on your wallet.
Yeah. It was very awkward in a sense of like,
she was shaming.
He was in the right. He was in the right. He's not wrong.
$17 is fine to have on you. That's fine.
So either way, the lady, she grabs all the money. Ryan goes to grab his 17. Nope, you're taking it all. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's so good. So then she ends up giving him the information the information that they want.
Yeah. So after that, Jeffrey Wright's character calls
Chelsea Peretti, the owner of the shop.
And he's like, hey, we really just got like kidnapped and robbed and all that. And from this point, they're all starting to figure out that it's real.
And we do have Michelle and Kevin at the house, and they go through like a whole series of trying to escape through like the skylight. He falls, breaks through the door, and we have a little but like a sidebar of him trying to guess the celebrity.
Yeah.
And he's like, is it Denzel? And she's like, no, it's not Denzel. And he's like, okay, phew. And then he crashes the door, and that's when you kind of get everybody coming together where they realize the FBI agent really got assaulted, and it wasn't planned. And then Ryan and Sarah show back up at the house too, and then call Max and Annie. Yep. So hopefully you kept up with everything we just said. But now Max and Annie are kind of on the loose to go find medical care for his gunshot wound.
So at first they're like, all right, let's go to a hospital. And he's like, no, hospital have cops. We don't want to do anything like that. So afterwards, she decides to Google it.
Yeah. She's YouTubing it.
Yeah. And they go to a gas station and get everything, like all the supplies they think they're going to need.
Yeah.
She comes out. She's like, all right, got a squeaky toy for the pain so you can bite down on. Yep. And her alcohol was like champagne.
Yeah, she's like, didn't have any hard liquor or anything. So
fuck, that would suck.
So I got you a good like Chardonnay or something like that.
So from there, she's starting to read of how to like get the bullet out.
And it says like cut each side of the bullet hole to make it bigger because they need to get the bullet out.
Yeah, because it's cut 2 small incisions
on each side of the bullet hole.
Yeah.
And this is one of the funniest scenes of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time. I laughed. I remember when a scene was coming up on this viewing, I remember laughing so hard the first time. I was like, I wonder if it's going to have the same effect. I laughed just as loud because she takes this big pocket knife. She makes the incision on one side of it. It's decent.
Yeah.
She goes to the other side and just keeps cutting up his arm. Like, she keeps drawing it through. He's like, whoa.
That's too big.
It's too big. That's too much.
And it's just one of those things like, there's no going back. It's done. What's done is done.
It's a giant, like, stab wound now. Yeah. Like, it's huge. And he's like, oh, God, all the blood. All the blood. From there they freak out, and then she's taking like a stake to kind of like poke in there to find the bullet. Yep.
And she's hitting something hard, and she's like, what is that? And she keeps hitting it. I'm like, oh, that's very nerve-wracking of her hitting it.
Oh no, that's bone.
And she's like, that's bone. That's bone I'm hitting. And as he's lifting his arm as she's hitting it, she sees the exit wound on the other side of his arm.
Did you get shot twice?
And he's like, no. They realize the bullet went through.
So they did all of that for no reason.
Yeah.
So he's got these 2 giant cuts up his arm for no reason.
They wrap him up, and they head out from there.
Yeah, and I will say the practical effects on that are really well done. Like when he gets shot, and you see the hole, and you start to see the blood come up through.
Oh yeah, same here. Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because it's not like the gore blood that just spurts out or anything like that. It's just like it kind of just, it puddles out.
Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, so then we've got
pretty much everyone meeting back up to figure out a game plan.
Yeah, they all meet back up at the house to decide how we're going to go get Brooks back.
And one of them has the idea of like, oh, well, you know, you can get through a database of a police computer and all that, and you can find out from there how to get a hold of them. So they have the idea, let's go to Gary's.
Yep, go next door to Gary's.
And Gary's all ecstatic. Granted, once again, no emotion about it, but they all show up to play some games with Gary, what he's always wanted.
And they start with Jenga.
Yep.
So they're just trying to buy time because now Max, Jason Bateman, has to get up and go to the quote-unquote the bathroom.
Yep.
And then sneak and try to find the computer. And they just need to make sure that his turn doesn't come back up, basically.
Yeah. So as he's in the room, he's trying to figure out the password really easy because Gary went through a divorce. But he has like his entire office is like a shrine to her, his ex.
God, yeah. Debbie.
And that's the password right there.
Yep.
Debbie.
Sends him right in. And as he's starting to type through, you start to see blood trickling down his arm, like his sleeve, and it dripping on, and it's all white in there.
Yeah.
And even if it wasn't, still, Jesus. Real quick, there was a little line where he's like, I think you sewed my sleeve to my wound. I was like, oh God, dude, it's just so graphic.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it. He does get the information on the computer. He finds the Bulgarian. Mm-hmm. And he gets the information that there is a Fabergé egg they need to get. So this is all background information because it turns out his brother is like a full-time black market smuggler selling to evil guys. So he needs this Fabergé egg that apparently the big guys really want.
Yeah.
And that's how they're going to trade to save Brooks.
Yeah.
But what happens when he's in there trying to search and the blood's starting to drip down?
Yeah, as he's in there, the door kind of creaks open and in comes Gary's dog.
The little white teacup dog.
Yeah. And goes right to the puddle of blood and starts licking it up. And as the dog's licking it up, more blood is dripping on the dog.
So much blood is dripping on this white dog.
Well, as he's leaving the room, he realizes the dog was in there and is just covered in blood.
Dude, it's so messy.
So he tries to clean it up, and of course, blood you can't just wipe off. It just starts smearing all over. And
he
the
grabs
dog,
a white shirt off the desk and starts wiping the dog down. Of course, it's just moving the blood all over.
Yep. And he looks at the shirt of what it was, and it's a picture of Debbie on there.
Of course. He's like, God damn it, Debbie.
Yep. And he's like, all right, what do I do? He's kind of looking around, and the dog just shakes and spreads more blood everywhere.
There is blood splatter on every bit of that room. All of the memorabilia for Debbie, the white walls, the carpet. He's like, well, fuck it, or whatever, and he throws it down and leaves.
Yeah, I like that. He just walks out of the room. He's like, I'm done with this. I'm like, that's fair. There's no going back. You already fucked up with all that, so.
Yeah, and they're like, now we got to get out of here. And it's like, oh, it's your turn. And he goes down and he just knocks the bottom
He's
brick
like,
off.
Well, shucks. All right, well, until next time, Gary. And they all just leave.
Gary just sits there like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, they make their way to the house where the egg is at.
The rich mansion.
Mm-hmm.
There's a party going on, and they're able to, as the Lambo's going out, they sneak in. And
through the private gate.
Yep, and Ryan, a little side note, he thinks that rich people always have fight clubs. Rich people on their Friday nights are doing fight clubs.
That's what they're doing for game nights. They're getting poor people and paying them to do fight clubs for them.
And so they go inside, they go downstairs, and what's everybody doing?
It's a fight club.
It's a rich guy's fight club.
Yep, and Kevin makes a line. He's like, this is some Django Unchained shit.
Yeah, because Danny Houston is the rich guy, and he's from Wonder Woman, the first one. He's the bad guy. He's not. He's the one that's coordinating all the evil stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's like talking to one of his fighters and like slapping their head. And
he's like, you did good. You did good. Oh,
God, it's so cringe.
Yeah. And then after that, they all decide to split up and look for the Fabergé egg.
Yep.
And of course, Ryan's like, no, I'm going to stick down here. I think the egg could be down here. But then he's like, I got a good feeling on Logan here. I think he could win this next fight. Like, he's really into this.
But Sarah's sticking with him, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Then you get, once again, the couple split up.
Yep.
Max and Annie are talking about the pregnancy and how he doesn't want to have kids. He wants to keep doing game nights.
He wants to live his glory days still.
Yeah, he's not done. And then Kevin and Michelle are discussing the celebrity again. And this is where we get the reveal where she tells him, yeah, it was Denzel. He's like, what? And she tells him the story of meeting Denzel at a gas station.
Uh-huh.
And Denzel goes on a date. They go dancing. Then they go to this like...
Well, at first he's like, okay, what car did he drive?
Because he starts to get suspicious about the story.
Because like they're at the bar and she's like, oh, and he let me pay for drinks, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then afterwards he's like, okay, what car did he drive? BMW. What kind? M series.
3 Series or whatever.
3 Series. Yeah, something like that. And the look, he's like, ooh.
And she's like, yeah, where did he live? 2-room condo or whatever. He's like, oh, you see how that sounded coming back?
Yeah. She's like, no, I actually have a photo of me with him in a hidden folder in here. Oh, she pulls up the phone.
And it is discount Denzel Washington. Yeah. It is not him.
Yeah.
Did he ever say he was Denzel? Well, no. I cut him off before.
I told him I knew who he was.
Yeah. So she slept with some random dude that looks like Denzel Washington.
Yeah. So he laughs about it, and they joke, and everything's fine with them.
Yeah, they move along.
Yeah, because they were at a breakup. Like, it wasn't cheating.
No, because this was a few years ago when they were on a break.
Yeah, because he talked about how he got a hand job from someone.
Friends. Yeah, but he didn't finish, and it was dry.
Yeah.
Mom, turn off the pot. But yeah.
So after that, it goes down to Ryan and Sarah in the basement, and everyone else is putting the money in for the next fight.
Yep.
And they open up a safe behind a picture on the wall, and inside that safe,
you were thrown to me. Inside that safe, thank you, Nate, was a red Fabergé egg.
Yep.
He's like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
And so he's just a bold idiot, and he's like, well, they're all not paying attention. I'm just going to walk over and grab the egg. And Sarah's just like, oh my God. She's like, woo, trying to fake cheer for whatever's happening.
Yeah.
He just walks in, grabs it, and he would have gotten away with it, apparently.
Yeah.
But then the guy gets knocked out during the fight and lands right in front of him. So they all look at him, and Danny Houston's character is like, who are you? Does anybody know this man? What are you doing with my egg? And he's like, and he just books it.
Yep.
He just runs.
And then throughout the entire mansion, it just becomes a giant game of keep away with the Fabergé egg. Everyone's running around. They're throwing it back and forth, trying to keep it away.
Yeah.
And once again, someone gets smashed down on a table.
Yeah.
A glass table.
Sarah's about to get attacked, and Ryan saves her life by tackling from the side. And these two guys slam on this glass table.
And Kevin has a line, man, glass tables are acting weird tonight.
Yeah, it's so good because the glass table just bong, nothing breaks. And you're like, This is not supposed to happen. Yeah, and then we go straight to the bridge scene.
Yep.
Which is kind of like our climax, right? This is the big final act.
It's the meetup.
It's not the final act. It's a precursor to the final act.
It's the zig where you zag.
Yes. And so they're driving to where they found out that Brooks was going to be with the two kidnappers. And Jason Bateman's holding the egg. And they spot Brooks. They hit the brakes. And the Fabergé egg just flies to the front and smashes.
Yep. And as it smashes, they're looking like, oh shit. What do we do? They realize there's a list inside of the egg.
Yep.
And that list contains
it says WITSEC, which I think is it's
witness protection people. So from there, they drive up and they meet up with the kidnappers and they go to trade the egg, but they're like, hey, it's broken, but we got the list here. And they're confused by it, right?
Yeah. And so then they're like, well, whatever, we don't care about that thing. So they make them all get down on the ground. Mm-hmm. And they're like, not downward dog this time or whatever.
Yeah.
They're the ones that obviously were on the other side of this.
Yep.
So they hold them at gunpoint. And this is where we find out that Brooks has been a fraud his entire time.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I've always looked up to you. Yep. And then when I got out to go to college, I wasn't going to be like a big success or whatever. So I never I did go to Wall Street, but I sold drugs to the Wall Street guys. And this whole time we think Brooks made a lot of money by investing in Panera before they got big. And so he's like, did you not invest in Panera? And he's like, I worked at Panera. No, I ate at Panera. Yeah. And they're like, fine, you asshole. And even Annie's like, yeah, you ass or whatever.
Yeah, but it's kind of like almost a love letter to his brother here because he's like, look in your pocket.
Yep.
In the note that Sarah and Ryan got when they paid off the lady, the last clue was look in your pocket.
Yeah, look in your jacket
so
pocket.
It was definitely fixed to where only Max was going to win. He looks in his pocket and it's the keys to the Stingray.
Yep, he got the his dream car. So it's like it was a big apology from Brooks this whole time, this whole ruse.
Yep, and then as that's happening, cop car pulls in, swings around, driving all badass like, and as the cop car comes in, guess who comes out? It's Gary.
Gary?
Yeah.
It is Gary, Mr. Come to the Rescue.
Yeah, and he just badass scene, slides across the hood of his car, big shootout, kills the two kidnappers.
Yeah, and we're going to put big air quotes on that one because what I wrote down was shot, fake shot. And this is how this all plays out here. Gary gets kills the two, quote unquote, kills the two kidnappers at the van. They're having a big moment of like, you're the hero, great, how did you find us? And he says this whole thing of like, well, my blood splattered memorabilia and everything like that.
That's a red flag right there.
Yeah. Just saw immediate red flags, so he finds them. And then he gets shot.
Yep.
Gary falls down to the ground. He effectively gives like this speech of like, invite me to game night again, you know, if I survive this. I'm like, of course, Gary, you can come to all of them. And then he like fake dies. And then he's like, well, actually, welcome to my game night. And then that's the end of it. And the two kidnappers get up, everybody freaks out, and he's like, hey, Gary planned this whole thing. Those were his kidnappers, which doesn't hold any water if you think back to how aggressive they were. Never said that, hey, we're fake, don't point this real gun at my face.
Yep.
Or she hit one of them with a car that even references, this chick hit me with a car.
Yeah. So, turns out it's all fake, but then the real people come up that want the Bulgarian list.
Yeah, so that's where the third shot comes through, is all of a sudden Gary is like, hey, this is my whole ruse, I got you, now I get to go to the game nights, don't not invite me again. Yeah. Boom, shot through the chest. And then it's
an actual shot.
Yeah, and because even Bateman goes down, he's like, oh, what is another, where do you get these squibs, man?
Yeah.
Sticks his finger in the bullet hole, and Gary's like, ah, and he's like, he looks at his fingers like, oh,
that's real. Yeah, that's real.
That's not fake.
Well, the two people that showed up was some random thug, I don't know the guy's name, but then also Michael C. Hall.
Dexter himself.
And that guy, he's just meant to be a villain in anything he's in.
He's so good. His face just looks evil.
It does. No, like nothing against him by any means, but it's just, he's made for it.
He's got like an evil, like when people have resting bitch face, he's got resting villain face.
Yeah.
But it's super good.
So from there, they take off with Brooks, and they pretty much leave everyone there alive.
Yeah, he's like, no, you didn't do anything wrong, so we're not going to kill him.
Yeah, because Brooks took the list and swallowed it.
Yep. So they're like, we're just going to cut you open on the plane, and they take him.
Yeah.
He's like, don't follow me, and they take him to an airfield.
Yeah.
And now this is our final scene.
Yep. And from there, they get the Stingray, and they book it to the airport. Yeah,
it's a big kind of fun scene where like flying in, and he's like, is that my brother looking out the window? And Bateman's like, I'm gonna do this really, I'm gonna do some really cool. And she's like, are you gonna crash the car into the plane like Liam Neeson in Taken 3? And he's like, oh, does he do that in Taken 3? But he takes like one big attempt and goes right under the plane.
Yeah, he does.
Misses it completely.
So it was a good little joke there. But second time he gets through and gets that front wheel, so stops the plane from taking off.
Yep.
And then from there, the thug comes out looking for him, and they're escaped out of the car, and they're hiding.
Yeah, Bateman's about to get caught at the car, and Annie makes like a cuckoo or whatever, like that call to get him to come over to this like luggage crate, like
lift
conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have to do
charades.
So he can't yell at her to tell her. There's a box on the very top, and the guy's just standing under the box. So like, turn on the conveyor belt, let the box fall, and kill the guy.
Yeah.
But she's like, I don't understand. Charades it to me. And he's like, and Jason Bateman does say, oh, this is some cute full circle bullshit. Winking at the audience. And so he mimes like, turn on the lever. And so she does it, but it's super fucking slow.
Yeah, very anticlimactic. You're like, oh, it's going to get him. It just, at a snail's pace, is going up and doesn't fall. He just looks at it, backs away as it falls off and hits the ground. As he's distracted, though, Annie does quick thinking, grabs a fire extinguisher, and hits him over the head.
Yep, and he's out cold.
So from there, Jason Bateman grabs his gun and decides to go to the plane to save his brother.
Yeah, but he's like, don't worry about it, like I'm going in, you know?
Yeah, so he thinks he's being all sneaky by climbing on the top of the plane.
I want to get the drop on him.
And all you hear is fucking footsteps inside the plane, just doo, doo, doo.
Yep, and he drops him through the emergency hatch right in front of Michael C. Hall.
Yeah, because Michael C. Hall hears it and he backs away from the emergency hatch because he slowly sees it start to open.
Yeah.
And then as Jason Bateman jumps in, pretty much he's just like, fuck, and just hurts his legs on the way down because he's not expecting that far of a drop.
He's like, I'm never going to get the drop on anybody tonight.
Yeah, so then from there, it's just a fight scene for the gun.
Yeah, and they're having like a whole brutal knockdown, whatever, and Bateman gets a bungee cord, which is a throwback to him like trying to self-fillet himself with a bungee cord. This is a whole separate thread where Brooks always makes fun of him, but he does eventually get the upper hand with a bungee cord to then choke Michael C. Hall. But Michael C. Hall is about to like get him, right?
Yep.
And so he gets out of it and he stands up, and then all of a sudden, drop from the escape hatch is the fire extinguisher again.
Yep.
And then Annie kind of pops her head in, and it's super funny. She just kind of pops her head and like, yeah. It's like, that's how you get the drop on somebody.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then he ties Michael C. Hall up with the bungee cord, and they let Brooks out.
Yeah. So during the fight, Annie's on the outside, and the thug kind of wakes back up.
Yep. And the big thug is right there with a gun, and he puts her at gunpoint. And she's like, she turns and she's like, no, I'm a mother. I have kids. Like, don't. And and he says, not with an ass like that, you do.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
Yeah, not with an ass like that, you do. And she's like, oh, thank you. And like, she's all like flattered by it. But then as the fight's going on in the plane, they end up getting in the cockpit and hitting one of the levers to turn on the jets.
Yep.
And the guy just gets sucked into it and obliterated.
Yeah, big blood splatter across the back. Great effects in this fucking low-budget movie, or like unheard of movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after the fight's all over, they get him tied up. There's a quick prologue at the end of Brooks' character. He's under like witness protection himself, house arrest and all. And he's like, oh yeah, don't worry. I sold the list to someone else, but don't worry. Everyone else paid me $20,000 to tip him off. That was on that list. Yeah. So he double dipped in a sense on that.
He's a monster, but a logical monster.
Yeah.
He's like, because Max is like, what the fuck, man? Like, what are you doing? These people are going to get killed. He's like, but I tipped them off for $20K a pop.
Yeah. And then at the end of the movie, they're playing charades again.
Yep.
But this time, he's charading to her she is charading to Jason Bateman, bun in the oven.
Yep.
To let him know, hey, we're pregnant.
Yep, Gary's there. They're having a whole thing, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, my kid's going to be the best at everything. Like they're going to own."
Oh yeah, that competitiveness of them come out again.
Yep.
So one thing, real quick, at the beginning of the movie, there was that scene of them in the train making out, the quick montage.
Oh yeah.
Well, in there, off to the left, one of the signs read, "Don't trust Gary."
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's funny that was in the very beginning of the movie and just kind of played out later on.
That's fun, and we do finish kind of with the Gary thing as the credits roll. It goes through Gary's basement and like all of his planning of like where people have to be and so forth. And it just ends. It pans over and it's Gary looking right at the camera with his little dog, and he kind of grins at the very end, and then it cuts to black. But that is game night. That is the game night. What did you think overall?
I enjoyed it. It's definitely one of those where you can't think too much about it.
No, you watch it a second time and you go, none of these people should be doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I think they kind of do that themselves by putting in the whole, hey, the glass table is not breaking on any of these scenes. Don't think too hard about this.
Exactly. It's very in your face.
Yeah. And your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I mean, again, every time I think about this movie, like the level of jokes that go on it, because it feels like it should be tiring because there are so many jokes being told.
Yep.
But they all hit.
Mm-hmm.
And the actors are all really good at what they do. Rachel McAdams is perfect for her role in that.
Yep.
There's even camera effects that I think are really well played. And so when they do outside shots, like establishing ones, they do what they call is a tilt shift with the lens, and it makes everything look like a miniature. So it's really them driving or pulling up somewhere like into the cul-de-sac, but it looks like it's a little miniature set. And the first one, when they're pulling into their house, it looks like the Game of Life.
Yep.
The cul-de-sac looks like that little lever that's in the middle.
Yep. That makes sense. I feel like they probably put a lot of nods in there. You think about like the stingray and the dog, almost like Monopoly references to
that's
like the pieces.
Yep.
So they definitely thought about a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of little details and one-liners that if you aren't paying attention, you'll miss. But super solid. We think it's underrated. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. But if you have, watch it again.
Yeah. So that in mind.
Where do you find them, Nate?
Damn.
Oh, I said You could have corrected me. Where do you find us on social media, Nate?
Well, you can find us on all the major platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Yes, you can.
Pretty much the End of Sci, except for Twitter is the End of Sci podcast, right?
Just pod.
You can also email us at theendofsci@gmail.com.
Perfect. You said that perfectly.
Yeah, I did. Didn't add a pod.
I tried to give you kudos.
Yeah. So next week, we're not sure what we're doing yet. We'll figure that out.
We're flying by the seat of our pants, guys.
Yeah. Well, with that in mind, these tables are acting weird tonight.
These glass tables are acting weird.
Damn, it is.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Kind of. Hey, another board game. It's fucking Candyland, guys.
It is.
All right. Thank you. Oh, shit.
What do you go for there, Todd? Pull the whole mic stand out.
Oh, God damn it.
All right.
See, I got my Funyuns.
Yeah, I saw the Funyuns in there.
About to taste some good onion flavors.